In 1941, the Nazi army invaded Yugoslavia. Lepa Redik was 15 years old when she took a rifle and entered the battlefield against it. This little invincible heroine who was never defeated by the enemy army will die in another 2 years. Even her death handed Nazis a shameful and humiliating defeat. The war ends. 8 years after her death, Order of the People's Hero award is reserved for her. Today we are telling her extraordinary protest story. Her name is Lepa Redik. Born in December 1925, she is a Yugoslav of Serbian descent. This is the house where she lived in Gasnica village. Even at a young age, Lepa was a bright student dedicated to excellence. At that time, she showed great interest in learning and reading literature. In her house there was an atmosphere of political interest. The hero of her world as a child was her uncle, Lepa Redik. He was a member of an underground labor movement. Because of this, Lepa, who was interested in left-wing politics from a very young age, joined the Communist Party of Yugoslavia at the age of 15 with her sister. It was at this time that the Nazi army invaded their country. The war begins. With that, her entire family is arrested by the Nazis and imprisoned in the Stara Gradiška camp you see here. But within a month, Lepa Redik is clever enough to escape from custody with his sister. At first she goes to the battlefield as a nurse. One of the most challenging operations was the evacuation of war-wounded members. Also, in the fight against the Nazis, she took the rifle and became a remarkable and skilled fighter who was at the front. February 1943 is approaching. Lepa was just 17 years old. She participates in an operation to free hundreds of women and children captured by the Nazi army. The operation fails due to a strong attack by the Nazis. But Lepa, who refused to surrender, tried to continue fighting the Nazis, but by that time her rifle was running out of ammunition. The girl is arrested by the Nazis. A little girl. She will spill all the secrets she knows. Information about many people related to the Communist Party can be easily obtained. The Nazis must have thought so. But something else happened. No matter how cruelly she was held and interrogated, she never uttered a word. She really felt like a great challenge to the Nazi torturers. This beautiful little girl made them feel defeated. When there is nothing that can be done, Lepa is decided to be publicly hanged. This is a photo of her being taken to be killed. There was no sign of fear of death on her face. Just before the noose was placed on her neck, a Nazi military officer approached her and said, "It is not too late for you to escape death. There is only one thing to do. Tell us about the leaders who lead you. If so, I will release you." Lepa looks at him with contempt. "One day, after winning this battle, our people will come to find you. If you are alive, then you will be able to know about them." Lepa's fiery bullet words must have hurt the Nazis there. The order to hang Lepa Redik is issued like a defeat. I also have the photo recorded next to E on the camera film that took this photo. But it is not published because it is not appropriate to show this immortal heroine dead.